Good evening. My name is DeCarlo Sweeting, and my co-host for the day is,
George Missick.
and we are here to tell y'all what's going on. George, how everybody doing?
Everyone is fine. Everyone is good.
That's,
Too early in the year to complain, man.
boy, people still complain and say it's still January, man. They trying to find out what's going on. Why is it still January?
Man,
I don't get it. The longest
boy,
month of the year, they say.
as them said, who waiting on who ready for love? The love money. Guess who ready for Valentine's?
Well, I ain't ready for that. That ain't. I see why we need to go run for that. That we could wait on. That ain't. And they ain't got no money. If you ain't got no money, what you guys looking for that for?
Boy, I always wonder how all these people who don't have money just find money every time these things come around. Like the math ain't mathing as they say.
Not at all. You finally get some money to catch yourself,
Yeah,
and then you can go ahead and go spend all, give it on flowers, them and thing up.
boy.
Well, yeah, no sir. That I can't give it to no flowers, them. No, 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 no. But I guess to each his own.
Yep, you like it,
Anyway,
I love it.
yeah, let's find out what's going on in the news.
Audio Jungle.
Oh, George, your boy in the news again. Trump is at it again, man. Trump has
I,
got it going on.
I don't like this your boy business you running on with.
Trump gonna send the people from America to Colombia in one military plane. The people all shackle up, all kind of thing up. I say, Lord of mercy, people ain't human beings. They get there, the um the Colombian president tell them, hey, hold on, what's going on here? Who these people is? Where all these people going? No sir, no sir, no sir. Carry them back. Oh, boy, you know your boy don't like things like that. He
No.
ain't into that. No, 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 no. You telling me what I must do? Anyway, 25% tariff on you. And if you ain't get these people back there by then, it'll be 50.
Yeah.
Boy, when I look again, boy, people was in Colombia. What was going on there, man, George? Trump was flexing on them.
Boy, I I telling people I can't even laugh at Colombia because remember before Trump gets sworn in, he write to Brave those tell him y'all about to take some people. Y'all want to take some people from us. And Brave them tell him, boy,
No,
can you help? No, not
no,
here. Up in the
I would
Bahamas.
brave them.
So my question is, what we supposed to do when Trump say, you know what, we flying too far. Y'all need to stop in the Bahamas, drop some of them off, and
George,
like you say, Trump back in fast. This ain't nothing going to no vote or parliament. Trump got his little executive order pen, and he trying to fix everything wrong with the world right now against America. So you know,
George. See, to me, if I is brave, that's only if I is brave. You
uh,
come trying to throw them kind of little funny little things at me, but what I can do and what I can this and all of that, fine.
right.
You forget the Chinese them love us too. The Chinese
The
them
Chi-
love us too.
the Chinese, you love them. They might love you, but you been China before.
That's all right. That's why we got an interesting question of the day later on, but we can deal
Ooh,
with that later. But
no.
but you can't let them see you sweat, George. For God's sake,
Hello,
man.
hello. From they say take visa, you can't come to the U.S. no more. That's it. Brave them. They welcoming all them Colombians, and some of the fellas them they depend on what nationalities they bringing in and who they coming. They'll be there with open arms to welcome them. But when Trump say tariff, we putting up the price on chicken and eggs already high, right? We giving you 25%. You already tell them fellas, your visas deny, your executive, your children, your Grammy. Before that plane reach America, they were turning around. And I don't see the Bahamas being no different in the face of. I mean, what the you if you know something we don't know, if y'all beef up the defense force and the bomb, well, the Royal Bahamas Police Force, we talk them to death. You can't rely on them. So with a little bit of tariffs, and the threat of that almighty visa, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna go one round. It'll be like a Mike Tyson fight.
George, I call in on England, Big Brother England. Hey,
England,
I need that
England.
English visa because that could work. That could work. That get me in plenty places.
Hey, hey,
And
boy.
I can go call on them China people because I get what they say. America don't want China in their backyard. Now hold
No,
on, we can do this one or two ways now. I know y'all cool with Britain, so we can keep their visa. I cool with
yeah,
that. I can use their visa. But I still need someone to grease this little pocket. The wheel got to keep going. And them Chinese people got plenty money, George. They got plenty. They lend all kind of
yeah,
people
but
money.
Britain, baby, they used to know 8 hour flight. We got half an hour in
George,
the air. That's the most y'all won't fly. You from Grand Bahama,
George,
you won't be on the water. But
George, you got
I
to learn.
I just telling you, right? We already spoiled. That's the day, that's the day that we fret most. Like you say, you better continue. Then I don't know if we talk about it, but didn't they say that this is the first time that the Obama's government didn't even get invited to the White House for the inauguration?
So what
So
Clinton them going for?
what? Clinton going for his free trip. We already talked about that. That
No,
Clinton had
no,
a
no, no,
ball.
no, 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 no,
Clinton
no.
had a ball.
No. See, George, see, now I thought we finished with that topic. I won't go back on that. Because that done had me a little hot. Clint them going over there. And
Yeah.
nobody, Fred Mitchell, nobody brave,
No,
nobody going over get invited.
no invitation. They were crashing. That's why he was standing where you saw him standing. But
Oh, hallelujah. Boy, these fellas make me shame. That's the same foolishness. What they going over there for? If
hello,
I ain't
you
invite
were
your daddy, how the children get over here?
boy. Hey, Washington was jumping. They had plenty parties and you didn't see all the festivities. I'm
George,
sure we.
I had to see the festivities because they tell me I couldn't come. If my daddy can't come, I can't come.
Well, Clint, that ain't Clint, Daddy. Clint had a ball. Clint, Dubai, Clint, Russia, wherever you go, Clint, like you say, carry two of his choir members as a party.
That's the same foolishness. But anyway, we
Oh,
straight.
yeah,
Like I say, us as Bahamians gotta learn that the world big. We go other places. China one pay. They give us
I agree.
one whole track and field stadium. They might give Freeport one pool. They hey, I gotta go where the love is. And I care how bad Trump think he had is. He messing with everybody, don't mess with them Chinese. That's a whole different creature.
You finished? Soccer's dealing with the Chinese right now. The little bit of Chinese you are about to go.
Ooh, Sakas?
Yeah, Soccer's
That's
going back from Bahama.
that's the American Chinese. That ain't the Chinese Chinese.
Oh, okay, okay. But we have the Arabs too, right? And Brave them would take a lot of money from the Arab
Oh
from
yeah,
Dubai,
they money
the
long.
Saudis.
They money long.
Yes. Yeah, that culture, Carlo, they ain't got no strip clubs and stuff in Saudi Arabia,
That's
and
all right. We just
like
need a Walmart. If they got a Walmart, we all right.
they ain't got no Walmart. It's a
Canada got
different culture.
Walmart.
Boy, I don't know. That's a long way to pack your stuff and send it back home. So
Boy, George, we sending car from Japan down here. You know how long it take to get from Japan to here?
yeah, that's all
We
right.
we
That's
learn.
all right. Y'all need to go send. Well, we have ambassadors and stuff in Washington. They need to start greasing Trump now, right? They need to kiss the ring. Actually, I saw one funny picture today with ICE grabbing these immigrants and one on the back and shading him in handcuffs, Latinos for Trump. So boy,
Well,
this Trump 2.0, this Trump 447. That's a dangerous. This dude come like he got 2 weeks to live. Like he trying to clean do everything within the first. 2 weeks of term. So I don't know. This
Y'all
revenge.
know Trump petty. I
Yep.
know where y'all know he petty and he petty bad.
Yep.
He ain't forget nobody. When he come back with his list and he know who names on that list.
And having said that, I never see Fred Mitchell say nothing good but Trump. So that might be the first thing. Brave might need to switch him out as foreign affairs minister because yeah, Trump don't take good to opposition. Trump like remember in basketball they say Kevin Durant to share everything. That's Donald Trump. Donald Trump to share everything people say. So
And he
we
don't
gotta
forget.
find we have to find where the mole is, where the weak spot is. We have to buckle down this next 4 years because it could be rough. We need to do what bombers do sometimes. We need to look the next way.
Boy, you gotta see like you ain't see.
We have to see like we this ain't our fight. Like I didn't want Kamala in, but boy, this Trump point too. I look scared.
I
I
try to tell y'all don't want to listen. You can't give up the whole baby for one toy. No,
but I was willing to take my chances with Kamala Harris as the alternative.
Yeah, you will it now.
I
Trump come with a
I
bang, he
just
come with blood
I
in
don't
the eye.
yeah, I don't at least Biden had dementia. Biden wasn't that much of a threat. He was
Yeah.
cool, but Kamala, that's all right. You have to ride it out with Trump.
Boy, George, boy, that's a rough ride, son.
Yeah, this is gonna be a rough
It's
ride,
gonna be a
boy.
rough ride, son.
What the water name between the Bahamas and the U.S.?
What?
Trump done changed the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America.
Change what?
Bahamas air soon be American air.
All that Trump freaky self for talking foolish, but he changing things.
Oh man.
I waiting on him to
Oh,
talk that foolishness.
this Trump is a terror.
And,
I don't
and
know.
Trump so slick, Trump can just start calling it the Gulf of America, you know. It ain't gonna be nothing
Yeah,
official. It ain't gonna be nothing to him. He just can be calling it the Gulf of America, and everybody else can start calling it the Gulf of America. And
yeah,
before
yeah.
you
For
know,
no,
they making maps with the Gulf of America on it. You're like, what the hell?
yeah.
This the Gulf of Mexico.
And he ain't do that for no other reason than I could do it. Like I
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. What y'all gonna do?
like
Yeah.
I trying to figure out what was the significance of importance of that. So the Bahamas Strait, what those things water name between boy? Ain't
But
looking good.
I try to figure out. He say he want Greenland. He done tell what the place name Denmark. Free up Greenland. I try to
Tell
figure how you just freeing up these countries. This ain't no $5-10. What you talking about? You
boy this
want Greenland, and that's
Trump,
all you do is just take it. That's how it go.
Trump taking what he want. That's what he tell Canada. Y'all, this to grab him by the pork. Trump, that's the old Trump comeback. Trump taking things. He
Ooh-wee.
telling you if you don't like it, we can put tariffs on you. We have the strongest army. We bigger. This bully mentality. Like
But
it ain't no democracy. It just ain't no debating, no talking no more. Like do something like
he ain't no slapping up at all, buddy. I
no,
want that. Give me
no.
that.
No, tell them send them troops, send the hostages back. I mean, this dude talking like Hitler.
That ain't a good comparison, Judge.
Boy, nope, nope. But hey, but
Woo!
you have to watch the water. You have to read the room.
Oh
Eh,
yeah.
you
Oh
can't look
yeah.
and be laughing at everybody else and knowing how close
I,
you are.
that's why I was a little scared of him. I didn't want nothing to do with him. I know how the
Yeah,
man go.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I worry for my country. I can't look and laugh at Colombia and these people
No,
because
no, no. Today for them, tomorrow for me.
Trump said, I told my friend from Canada, right? I have a Canadian friend. So he's all pro Trump. So he's like, man, I said, you laughing at Trump. Trump say every country in the world take advantage of America and he's coming back. So he said, oh, you know, he don't mean it literally. I said, but buddy, I take the man say all countries, I take him literally at his
Yep.
word, right? And so he didn't say except the Bahamas or except all. Me all is all. So
Hmm.
I have to think everything on the menu. If you cross me,
Yep.
I want to see something I like over there. But hey, it's
Ah.
interesting. It's interesting.
Anyway, let's take a commercial break and we'll be right back.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jason.
And I'm Cheryl. Join us here on Superior Talk Bahamas YouTube channel every Tuesday at 6 for Let's Talk.
Where we talk about issues that matter to you. We try to come up with workable, practical solutions so we have more action and less talk.
See you on Tuesday.
And we're back with what's going on. Now, George, the Royal Bahamas Police Force owes, I ain't call the funeral home name, $40,000 from last year. They ain't pay the people. See, these the things, and in case y'all don't know, the funeral homes is said when there's a murder, they just go pick up the dead body. They just do the little funny little care to the people who do the
More.
autopsy and all to the morgue and do the little to do. And that's for a price. Now you know the out islands that our bill probably want $2-3. It ain't nothing to dog with. You know Nassau on. There's a murder every day. That is add up. So now the people say, hey, we ain't picking up no bodies until y'all pay us the $40,000. Now, I'm trying to figure out how the bill run up to $40,000. Now I know what it is a body, but let's just do let's say $500 a body, George.
Yeah.
You know how much bodies got to get collected for you to get the $40,000? That's like what 90 bodies, almost 100 bodies.
I gonna say how much people get killed in Nassau last year.
Boy,
A lot, right? Oh, the
now
math.
well, let's not say that because every if someone dies in your home,
Uh huh.
you got to call the police. You can't just
Yep.
pick them up and go bury them. You got to call the police. The police got to get the passport, them and everything. Make sure y'all say this. They die in their sleep. So let's make sure they die in their sleep. Nobody
Yep.
touch nothing. We'll look at this. We'll look at that. Then the funeral home will come in and carry the body. So I can see where it add up, especially in Nassau. But my problem is how you end up owing people $40,000 and they ain't gonna pay them. And then when you get mad because the people say they ain't gonna come pick up the body.
Um, that's not particular to the funeral home. I mean, you dealing with government agency or government. How much vendors, small businesses, and whatnot owed monies from government? Because everyone, once they get a call from government, do this. Everyone, hey, that's the government, boy, straight, right? How much? Yeah, man, do that $2 million contract. Now you waiting 3 years to collect your right. We thinking about the dollar amount. We thinking that's sure money. And when you have certain people in power, or depending on where they prioritize, yeah, $40,000 just keep getting kicked to the side. They're like,
Yep.
okay, they probably looking at it, man. Plenty more people dying. Y'all making plenty money. Pay y'all later. Right? I don't know. And so, but like you say, it's sad because it's such a pivotal service, essential service. You can't have dead bodies floating around, right? You don't have to call them; they're there, they're doing their job. I can see if you have some contractual dispute or they providing bad service. I don't know how you get that wrong, but but if they're doing the work, man, cut me slack, man. $40,000, put something on it. Like
Put something
now,
on it.
black
Yeah.
people go right. You want
What the
five this
arrest?
week?
What the arrest is?
Yeah, huh?
You put let's pay the arrest.
Yeah,
Whatever.
you pay something. You have to keep people floating, right?
Yeah,
Like
man.
you're the government. You're making money every day. You print money basically. Oh boy, oh my lord, it up to 20, it up to 30. No, you know, boss, write them one check, put 110 on that, right? We can give, and so they'll let you float for next a week or two. But you say at some point you stop answering my call, the bill going up. Yeah, we get to you. At some point you have to do what you have to do as a business to because I rather do no work and not get paid than do the work and don't get paid.
And this is why people don't understand why the unions them did what they did. Brave them coming there, slapping up. Oh, we can work with you. We can do this. We can do that. We can have all of this ready. We can do all kind of things for you. Now it's time to pay. Oh well, the dog dead and the this died and the all of this and the all of that. Buddy, when you was the opposition, you tell me this ain't no problem. You get me sign MOU, all kind of things, you can be straight. Now it's time for me to get straight. You got all kind of side story. You ain't want to answer my call. But when I take my service away from you, oh Carlo, why you carrying on like that, man? I tell you I
Yeah,
ain't gonna pay you.
yeah.
Why
Or,
why
or,
why you
or,
gotta carry on like that?
or making it look like I'm trying to embarrass the government. This
Yeah.
political. This ain't political. This my money.
And they like carry on like that, like you sitting up here and you wrong. You ever
Yeah.
got someone owe you money, right? You come to them. Big man, with that 20 what you owe me, boy, you running me down for $20?
Oh yeah.
$20, boy?
Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't
Right.
$20 when you didn't need it. This was to save your life.
Right.
Oh, I have to get this to cut on my light knocker. You give me all kind of side story.
Yeah.
Then you
Yeah.
don't want this money.
That's how the government carry on. Like, well, y'all are eating it. Things bad over there. Yeah. 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 Bad.
Yeah, yeah, bad. Give me my money.
Get my money. Then they threaten you with the contract, but you ain't getting paid on anyway. Okay. Well,
I don't get them. They
at some
can't
point,
on. They doing you a favor.
yeah, they can't on like Trump.
Well, at least Trump can tell you no. These can carry on like they want use psychology on you. They want flip it on you. They trying to you coming back like maybe I did carry on a little bit too bad for this
No,
40,000. It only $40,000.
but but have some pride, man. Before I go to the press, and again, you have to have somebody, and I wouldn't say give in to terrorists or whatever, but you have to have someone who, when someone send you one, this paper say, man, this last email say, wait, I going to ZNS this afternoon. I going to Tribune tomorrow if y'all don't pay me some money. Say, hey, hold on, no man, we ain't gotta go through that. PM. I think we need to take this call. Yeah, boy, right. Like you say, put something on it. Something on it will keep your light on.
I said,
We all know that. When you don't pay nothing and just let the thing run up, that's when you're in trouble. So there has to be a put something on it person, a moment where these things don't hit the headlines, where it don't get to that point. Because once I pay you something, if they say, "Mommy, I just paid him last week, I just paid him yesterday," and he put it in the paper, right? No, it don't work like that. So you have to be there to preempt those things, and someone actually should go because it's embarrassing.
yep.
To the government. Election ain't that far off.
And these are the same little things we're causing Brave right now. He is upsetting a lot of little people with some
Mhm.
things that, hey, buddy, you shouldn't be carrying on for these little things. There's so much big things going on right now. The little things you should be, because he start off with handling the little things, and
Yeah.
that's what's keeping everybody happy with him. But now you dropping your ball with the little things. Man, this ain't gonna work, buddy. And then you got a couple of scandals come up and you ain't deal with them properly. Now I gotta look at you funny now. What going on with you, buddy? Who robbing this train?
Now we can't pay our bills.
People on the news talking about, and you ain't ordering one or $2. You order them big plenty money.
My God.
Anyway, let's take a commercial break and we'll be right back.
Yo, what's up, Bahamas? My name is Andrew Williams, aka Cat,
And I'm your boy Mix.
and we're representing Off the Bench, the number one talk sportcast in the Bahamas.
In the world, my boy.
My bad partner. So
Yeah.
we cover anything sports throughout the Bahamas. We cover our Bahamian athletes wherever they are, and they're making waves in sports. We cover them.
Hey, just tune in. That's every Wednesday here on Superior Talk at 6 o'clock p.m.
The number one talk show
In the world, Craig.
And we're back. George, you been watching the California wildfires?
All this football and stuff on TV, they ain't watching the wildfire.
Hey, those people are losing everything, George. They got the Red Cross out there now. They got all kind of things. My to do with these California wildfires is every year they have California wildfire, and they don't have no little jokey fire,
Yeah.
They have real wildfires where people lose homes over and over and over. Not no one or two homes either.
Look, all unlike the hurricanes, like even the hurricanes and stuff, we normally see it when they come over Africa and they track it and they tell you, prepare, batten up your house and get ready and all of this stuff, right?
Mhm.
These wildfires, because I've been reading up on it, usually come from drought and the water and so there's a lot of things. Not to say that you wouldn't get the fire, right? But once the fire to get out of control, like this, like whose job it is to watch out? Like you can say this ain't the first rodeo, right? Boy, the sun getting hot. Boy, the last time this happened,
Yep.
we had a wildfire go at 200 and some billion. I heard the numbers like 250, 275 billion dollars worth of damage. At some point, again, it worth spending 100 million
Yep.
to try and solve this problem before it get to this right here with all these people crying and loss of lives and like what could have been done better to and there seemed like a lot of failures. Um, uh, it's easy to say it's man, oh Lord, the act of God, right? But in terms of the scale of the damage and etc., you could mitigate some of these things if you take precautions. So there's a lot of human, yeah, there's an act of God, but there's a lot of human error because again, if you know the hurricane coming, you evacuate. You know the earthquake, you whatever, right? You build things to a certain stand. And from the insurance, I think about 6 months or so ago, what they say, the insurance companies still they refuse to. When you say the insurance companies pull out on you, because insurance, that's how they make money. So if the insurance assess this risk as it's really likely, like y'all about to have a $250 billion loss, and we ain't paying that. Right?
My
So
God.
that's a good sign. Dude, either y'all need to sell or move or run or we need to load up with some more water or it, to me
Why?
it's
Why?
ridiculous.
Why don't they move? Us living in the Caribbean or Atlantic Ocean, where we always can get it right,
Yeah.
and they might say the same thing, but us. Why y'all don't move? But I still feel a little different because it looked like these California. George, every year or clockwork.
Yeah, yeah. It's like migration, like when birds migrate. Like you know it coming. You kind of know when it coming. The breeze blow, all the conditions lining up. But we and fire. Like only fire we scared of when the Lord say will destroy it right, by
Right?
fire. But we don't want to see that, and we don't want to see no preview of that. And that's exactly what they had was basically Armageddon.
Yeah.
Um, no man, but I to be honest, I am aware, but I kind of trying to control mental health and all. I really didn't want to see all of that, like the dwell, because buddy, I can't help you. I ain't got no money. Again, the numbers too great. I can't. My little $50, I don't think can go too far. Um, I can't really help you. Like you said, move. Don't stay there no more. Like park up whatever left. Well, ain't on the park. But if you survive with your life, maybe that ain't the place to be.
My God. Anyway, let's switch topics. This was a good weekend for football, George.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Uh
I
I well, I was like, not for me. Everybody I pick for lose. Everybody who I picking for losing. I got a chance, and lucky thing I don't bet. I don't gamble because of the same reason. I had Lamar, he get beat. I had the Daniels boy in Washington, he get beat.
did.
I had my um, may he rest in peace, my nephew Tim in
Who?
Buffalo. Boy, I really thought they would have had that down pat.
Buffalo. Buffalo.
Mind you, and I sit back like what I say, boy, George say in the last show, this team can't win to save their life. But my George,
You
one day it gotta change.
no,
If I
you want you they lose so much you want them to. You ever talk to a Buffalo Bills fan? they're the most pessimistic fans in the world. Like they don't even have faith no more. So I can imagine the mental stress of when them fellas get in a big game. Like, yeah, we supposed to lose this game. Like right now is like I don't even know. They need therapy. They did they just need a lot of counseling.
I can imagine now because that boy from Kansas City just keep ruining their lives now. Cause back in the day when they had Jim
Really?
Kelly
No.
and thinking of them, they used to go to every Super Bowl and lose.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
one. I was like, good God, the NFL need to put a contract. Y'all can't go to no more Super Bowls because
Well, they can't even get to the Super Bowl now. They
I guess it's the same results. But from back then, I can remember them always coming close, close.
always good. Yeah,
Oh
oh
yeah,
yeah.
oh yeah,
They put
now.
on a good show now.
Oh
They
yeah,
yeah.
they
Yeah,
can set you up, but they
but
can set you up for a letdown
to
easily,
win the
easy.
big game, ain't nothing happening.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody with their sense right man put no house money, put no money on it. You,
no way. And I
but
was like, come on, man, y'all is my last hope. And I watched that game, George, to the very end. And I watched the fella, he throw that ball. The fella, I made it in his hand and he dropped it. And I like, how? Come on. And I
hey, but
just like,
that's
oh,
poetic justice. That's how they get there. What the team name? That's what Lamados did against Buffalo, right?
I,
You remember the last play when they had the chance to tie up again the week before?
oh, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. The fella
yeah,
drop everything up. Yeah.
yeah.
I was,
So
oh, man.
Kansas City, KC like Tom Brady, like right, like that's. I told my friend he picked for Buffalo. I said, listen, because he said me foolishness all we got the referees, how the team called a meeting, KC having a meeting, and all the referees there dressed up listening to the plays. Right? So I get this. I say, why are you even watching this game? Oh, well, we know they can cheat. And I say, well, you. One thing I learned from boxing a long time ago: you want to beat the jump to take the belt, you have to knock out the jump. You ain't get no split decision. You ain't get no all the odds stack against you. So you have to win convincingly. These are squeaky games. You ain't gonna squeak them out because
No,
referees can control them, right? So you have to hit them fast and hit them hard and keep
yep.
hitting them until
Blow
they
them out.
fall. Yeah, but there's foolishness that you can win last minute kick and what they ain't good at, they lucky. They do lucky, right? And throwing the ref, whatever, is just the odds too much to overcome. So you don't even know 3 point margin game with these type dudes. Like it just ain't happening. But this is gonna be a good Super Bowl. I've been pulling for Philly all year. I jumped on the Philly early on, so I feel kind of Philly like week 2. I was okay. Philly, we can do this. I rolled with Philly, right? And Philly has made a believer out of a lot of doubt. I mean, Philly is an interesting team because they have all the talent there. They've been there before. They have a winning record. They 2 years ago I think they lost the case. So it's a good rematch, revenge, whatever game. The addition of Saquon Barkley this year I think take them to that next notch,
Yep.
right? And um, the thing is, the quarterback, I guess, ain't as flashy, and he been getting doubted from high school. When you listen to his whole history, he never really had much stock in him. So, but the dude keep winning, right? He consistent. He doesn't throw away the ball. He runs enough. He more of a technician, right? So he does everything. You don't give him no MVP or nothing, but when you look at it, like, no, the dude's solid, right? And so I think people realizing that this is what you get in Jalen Hurts. The girls them like him. They're little pretty boys, little red boys, right? Um, Saquon is this dude just like he do one next play this week. I send you like that dude. I I mean the things what he just made football spectacular again, especially the running back position. Then Philly has some other weapons and AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. So I think they match up really well against the defense is really good against KC. If any time for anyone to beat KC, it probably will be this year. They going Philly will go in as the underdogs, but I think nobody will be surprised if they win this because they have the tools to do it. They've been there. They have a good coaching team. I I'm looking for Philly. I'm looking for Philly to shock them. And Kansas City is trying to do something what no other team in the NFL history has done, which is three-peat. And I like to say there's a reason why no one's done it, right? So again, they will be doing something. So that alone, when you talk about who's favorite to win, one team is trying to do the impossible. No team has ever done this before. The other team is trying to win a football game, and they have the talent and whatever. So the pressure, you have the thing swing is on KC. Um, Philly has been very consistent. I think on paper they have a better team, although on by record wise and big game, and they got Patrick Mahomes, right, and the referees on their side, all of that. But I would almost put money on Philly for this. Philly's gonna win. It just feels right.
I as an NFC guy, I would love for Philly to win. But George, everybody I pick for lose. I
Let's
can't
pick
pick
for
for
the Chiefs.
Kansas City right now because I want
Yeah,
them to lose right now.
pick, pick for the
I
Chiefs.
can't go through it no more, man. There's too much headache, heartache. Every time, man.
Well, I wouldn't tell you easily to bet against Patrick Mahomes, just like Tom Brady. I
Yep.
started to be like, you can't beat him, join him. I started pulling for him too, right? 'Cause this dude, I don't know, but Mahomes look like he on that trajectory. But
Yep.
this, if they don't stop him now, I mean, I don't know, like so. So I think that's the next thing to take to derail them. Because you imagine if this boy three-peat now, Lord, you can hear the foolishness, oh, the greatest, this, that.
I still wouldn't put him as the greatest.
Not yet, but
I mean, okay, even if he win this 3P,
yeah,
I still like Montana, and I still think what the boy name is the goat from the
Bra-
Patriots
Brady.
Brady. Brady's
Yeah.
still the goat. Brady then what? With 6'7"?
Yeah. Yeah, but and I don't think no one will take that away from him now. But if this boy does what Brady, like the boy, what 25, the boy just born yesterday, right? And if he keep winning like this, the Chiefs still look like a strong organization. I mean, boy, I don't know.
I
They probably
sometimes you take it out yourself. Sometimes you win so much, you start losing that. See, this year they trying to get that 3P. That's
yep.
something that would cement them in history forever. But
Yep.
after that, what you can get high off. See, people need to get high off of some things. And I
Well,
think he can get high off of this 3P and then come right back down to earth.
no. Then I think then it becomes mental for everyone else. We can't beat this dude, right?
Eh,
We
something,
can't. We can't.
something gonna happen. There's always a slip up. Something gonna happen. And they've been healthy for so long. That's another key thing with them. So
And they have Taylor Swift. So all Taylor Swift ever does is win.
oh anyway let's
Let's
take it to
talk about what
Wuts.
it's really about now. Taylor Swift. It makes a good Super Bowl.
Why?
Um,
What
the
what
fans.
what Taylor Swift have to do anything to do
Listen,
with this? What? Why?
you realize how much the NFL is outpacing the NBA and some of
Yeah,
these sports right now.
yes.
Like I even look at how these dudes go into the game, dress up nice and looking like it looks such like a holistic sport. We ain't got much of those crazy dudes right now in the league. But I look at the NBA. I think I sent you something the other day with these dudes dressing going like this commissioner need to be fired. He need to be shot. Like they already let the league come down to nothing while the
And I
NFL
tell
going up.
you, I blame LeBron for this because they give the players
Um,
too much power. And sometimes everybody, I got to give you a little bit of rope, George. I can't give you too much rope.
yeah. But
And that,
you can't blame LeBron for that.
and
You
Silver,
can't blame.
Silver do
They
it.
put no. They give them union. They trade. What that boy name? As Paul, Chris
Chris
Paul and them.
Paul.
Yeah. They come with all these union, the leaders, they need a Donald Trump inside the NBA right now.
Yes, yes, I agree with you. I totally agree with you 100%.
Tell you you don't want to work for this, go home. Like some of y'all, we need to totally change the thinking, the trajectory of what the NFL, the NBA on, because it's garbage, and that's why ain't nobody watching it now.
You see the new format what they have for the All Star game, right?
Nope. I tell you,
I
I haven't been following anything NBA this year.
I can save that for next week. Maybe we can talk about that. I want you to look at that format. Tell me what you think of that, because they scraping that. I mean, they getting at the bare bones of things. Now they ain't got nothing else to grab on to. But
Well,
I
I,
want you.
I thought last year was out for me when they got the greatest shooter shooting against a woman. Like, I mean,
Yeah, that I don't even know what I was so ashamed for them for that.
yeah. Keep that. And they say Caitlin Clark them up there and have the WNBA numbers up. Well,
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
them
yeah.
on one corner. I tired of this trying to integrate the male league with the female, because again you ain't bringing staff them over to the WNBA to compete in that. So why are you bringing these? They have their own league now. They're doing good. Continue to build that and stop all of these foolishness with this mix and match and foolishness watering down this sport.
Anyway, yeah. Let's get into our question of the day, George. Today's question is: do we need America, George? Us in the Atlantic Ocean, Caribbean Ocean, us little islands, little countries down here. If we get together,
Mm-hmm.
do we really need America? We could get oil from Colombia. We could get clothes from all kind of different places. Panama, they say, got nice things, inexpensive stuff.
Yeah.
Um, Canada
Yeah,
got good
Canada
oil
right
and
there.
good thing.
Yeah.
Why we need America? Tell me this.
Because we think we're Americans. a, lot of, a lot of the population. So I I don't I don't believe in this Trump thing where again we don't need this you this I think we need each other, right? Like I think I think things work better when you have collaboration. If there's something I need you, I should be able to. I might not need you every day, but one day I may need you for something, right? And so, can we live without America? Can we sustain without America? The answer is yes. Does it make the quality of life better? Does it make things easier in terms of convenience and flying over? Like you said, America, 20 minutes over, boom, you go jump on the plane, send you right. So there's a lot of things that we've grown accustomed to. It's worked for us, it's worked for them. America make a lot of money off the Bahamas. They come here, this their little playground, and whatever, right? So there's a mutual benefit from. I don't like where the world is headed with this. I don't need you. Like people, where a lot of people are, right? Like I realize in this world you need people, like, and that's why people get married and spouses, and because what I don't have, my weaknesses, someone else have a strength in, and I think we need to go back to trying to foster these relationships. Now it's hard when you have one person like in the relationship who don't want to talk, who basically saying I don't need you, right? The bigger problem is them thinking they don't need us, and we know they probably think they don't need us, but yes, the short answer is we could exist without them, because like you said, you have Canada, those, you have the rest of the world trade, even the Dominican Republic right down to the south in terms of a lot of these countries, even Haiti, if they could ever get their act together, fruit, right? There's a lot of things within the region to trade. In terms of trade, we don't really trade; we buy, we consume. But there's a lot of people to sell things to us. Remember, a lot of shoppers used to go down to Panama, to shop the free trade zone and different things, and so I think they will. If Trump continues on the way he's going, it's going to create other opportunities, other avenues. They did the same thing with Russia, right? Um, right? Russia start trade more with China and different people, right? So create more. You're not going to starve out those people. Remember when they're trying to bully Africa the other day? Biden or Obama those tell them if y'all don't pass these gay laws, and let's laugh at them like y'all can do that with other people. We don't need we don't get nothing from y'all. We don't need y'all. Like you put tariffs or whatever. So what? Like Africa is a rich country. We have all kind of minerals and oil, and so I think it forces you or will force us in a healthy way to look at other options, like you say, maybe to take another vacation. Because if you're petty like me, once you start to say you don't want me and whatever, I go on someplace else, right? Like that is. So I think it will force us to look to take vacations different places and start thinking, okay, don't put all my eggs in one basket. Explore some different cultures. I think the Bahamas already probably foresaw some of this because the PLP they signed agreements with everyone. Like I said, we took the Chinese money, took the Saudi Arabian money, whoever come with money, we ready to do a deal. So so
You got to stay fluid, George. You
yeah, yeah,
can't be
yeah.
so rigid with
Nope.
I in bed with America and that's it. Yeah, but
Nope.
America might not have all good things in store for you.
Yep.
And we have to understand that hey, Canada got Walmart too. We have to understand a lot of things that we can go other places for. Because
Hmm.
it's so funny to me that when the Japanese cars started coming to the Bahamas, a lot of us, boy, I ain't riding them little car and thing, boy, you
Keep
can't
going,
get me
yeah.
them little car, boy. You all gotta be crazy. Now, that's all on the road.
That's all
Them
on the
little
road.
car, they zooting everywhere. So,
Economic,
yeah,
economical, and one day with the Chinese and Japanese, they make your things better than you after, right? Might be
exactly.
like cheaper parts, but they can look, they got all the bells and whistles to them.
Once you learn to put the ride on the other side of the road
Yep,
in your car, you can be all right.
yep.
Right on, left on, you gotta learn. Yeah, you gotta learn on two now, just in case.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
But you ain't staying home. You out there on the scene, you shine that up. You music bumping, speaker.
yeah, and what the fella call them disposable car they buy for $1,000. They write them off, then go get another one. They write up our alley because a lot of us don't take good care of car and how they
Yeah,
be zooting through the traffic and look like the smaller the car, the more foolishness the guys do on the road here.
yeah,
But
yeah.
it
That's
goes to show you that it ain't all about having the American Chevy car and all of these other things. There are other cars out there that you never heard about in your whole life.
yep.
But you put some rims on it, oh she can't on.
But Carlo, and the best cars don't come from America. The America don't make the best. How they make the best of anything, right?
Never have.
So we did, like I said, they for us it's always been more convenience and cost because it's cheaper to ship and and everything else. But in terms of quality, you have some of these countries make some really they specialize
Yeah.
and some things, and America make it, they turn around, they make it better. Okay, they perfect their perfection. So so I think that's where, and it probably takes someone like a Donald Trump who come in with this posture to shake up the world. Because even Canada, knows, like you said, we've been, it's like you go home one day, you leave home in the morning, you kiss your wife bye, you had a nice breakfast, and then you come back in the evening, attitude, like Trump just come and pick a fight with everybody. Like, you go down to meet him in the White House. Hey, y'all need to be the 50 seconds. Like, where that come from?
You
I
know,
come to say,
at least say
you
good
know,
morning first. My
yeah,
God.
where all this hostility coming from, man? Like, like, not even let's talk about it. Like, woman will tell you, hey, we need to talk. Trump even is saying we need to talk. Trump saying this what it is. He going on CNN saying what he can do to you for his then. Like, hold on, what? You can imagine them doing sitting home and
I swear.
the Panama Canal, like, oh, we give you all that back. No, y'all ain't give it. Y'all helped build it because y'all needed it. Like Panama didn't need the canal. Like
Thank you.
y'all was trying to
You
get through for y'all,
thank
right?
you. He know exactly why they built it there.
Last time I checked, if you give me something, that's mine. It's a gift. I can take the gift back. What kind of? And I still can't understand when they say, "Oh, a bunch of Americans died building it." This wasn't a war. Like I trying to figure. I need to go back and look at my history. Like hey, y'all ain't know what y'all doing. Why all them? Like why you trying to penalize? Why you bringing in all of these things to make a case for trying to take our canal and all because you don't want to pay the fee? You think you're getting price to it?
That's all it is, you know. That's all it is right now. He want own everything
Yeah.
that he feel can make him a good bit of money. And sometimes if it ain't, even he want it from America, sometimes you gotta watch Trump, he want it for himself.
Yeah. Well, I tell you that TikTok thing that's a hostile. You can't tell me TikTok. You don't have some boys set up to buy TikTok because right. Probably Elon already have X Twitter. He take off. So those gangsters trying to take everything.
Boy, they some gangsters there, son. You gotta watch them, son. They trying to
And
take over the world.
you know you always have to watch the people who always telling you watch the other person, right? they they always talking about vagina and everything, but I don't trust y'all either. Like, why? What make you separate? Because right now Trump coming, might is right. It's like the bully on the park. I bigger than you, I stronger than you. That's how it can go, right? Like we ain't talking. That's why we build this big army and whatever. So everything is just hostile,
Yeah.
and saying we bigger, we stronger. I send you the clip with Chris Rock again. God bless America, nobody else. Like
And
it's one
nobody
thing to
else.
be nationalistic, but when you get to the point where like, okay, we don't care if no one else live or die, or you all have
Yep.
to come on board. Like, come on, come on.
They don't care
You
about no
can't.
one else.
The biggest thing that is I was telling my friend, you can't you can't fight. I don't care how big you are. You can't fight everybody, right? You piss off enough people, right? They're gonna start to form little small alliances against you, and right, people will come together for a greater good, which is to get rid of you, the tyrant. If you become the bully in the room, the tyrant now trying to and the thing with Trump is Trump's persona and his attitude. This just is go through everyone. Like he just a spark. Like when you go in the line and government, and one saying that someone start making noise.
Oh yeah.
Everyone, yeah,
That's all we
that's him.
need. Someone
Oh yeah,
a rebel rouser.
yeah. So he's good at doing that, and but I just like trust me. I go to America now. Like even when you're traveling, and some people say, "Oh, you fear mongering and stuff," but you actually feel the change in the climate, the temperature in the room. Like
Yep.
people, you remember, you remember what was it, Raw? When Eddie Murphy was talking, but that skit when he's talking about how when the fella just come out of Rocky, finished watching Rocky, and
Yeah.
everybody getting bored with you, man.
They won't fight you for no reason.
Yeah. They all hype up now. Yeah. How about I kick your butt?
Yeah. Well, that's the Trump effect. So that's why I had to bring this question to the forefront so people could. I want us to start thinking. I want us to start broadening our horizons and thinking, hey, I don't know what's going through Trump's mind. I don't know what he can wake up in the morning thinking. So I gotta prepare.
Yeah, you have to think ahead.
If they want to take their visa, I gotta go find somebody else's visa to get where I need to get. Cause behemoths, we can't stay on this rock for too long. We can go crazy.
And the American visa really only get you into America. Nobody else. Most countries have either their own visa or no visa. Your Bahamian passport is acceptable most places, but like Canada them and stuff, they have their own
Yeah,
online or
Canada got
whatever.
their own visa,
Yeah.
so it ain't hard to get. But we have grown so accustomed to this
Hmm.
Americanized way that that's all we thinking. and see. So that's all we think there is. But once we start traveling, really start traveling. I ain't talking about thinking we going to from Fort Lauderdale to Miami and Miami to Orlando. That's traveling.
Orlando, yeah.
That ain't traveling. That's riding up and down. We need to start traveling. We need to start looking at other ways to start grooming ourselves to the point that, hey, all our stuff don't have to be American made. It could be from Panama. It could be from China. It could start getting some stuff from Colombia. Colombia might have some nice bags and things like that we ain't never see before that we can use. We can't have that closed mind that America or nothing. Because other people around the world live it. And they
Yeah.
never see no or hear about America. Plain and simple as that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I have to say. But that, let's go to our Bungia today, George. George, I'm gonna have to make an announcement for the Bungia today, and I'm gonna have to make it. I gonna have to take this one for the team because, like I said before earlier, everybody team who I pick for lose. It can't be them. Everybody, it can't be Lamar. Can't be that bad. The Daniels boy can't be that bad. The boy from the Bills can't be that bad. These boys play good all the way through, and all lose. And I feel it now. They all lose because I pick for them. That's the only thing I like to see. I couldn't get one right. One right, George.
I tell you, Philly.
I don't really like Philly fans. They got some Philly fans down there. I don't really care
Oh,
for.
man. Come on, what the fans do you, man?
Oh, sometimes they got everything to do with it. So. Trust me on that.
Oh, Lord. I don't
I
like the
I
fans.
I got some Philly fans I care for right now, and I know when they see me, it can be another story. Cause I didn't tell one or two of them, y'all can't win nothing. Ain't nothing happening. Y'all can't beat Detroit, and that's another thing. I had Detroit to beat them and everything.
Boy,
So,
Detroit was the disappointment of the year.
and that's what I trying to say. So I ain't gonna blame them teams. It can be me. I'm the bungie of the day. I caused y'all to lose. I apologize. I hope this doesn't happen no more.
Oh, man.
No, I want it to happen one more time. Let's go Kansas City. Let's go Kansas City. That's how I feel about it. I ain't care what y'all say.
That's childish. I'm looking forward to the Super Bowl though. It's in New Orleans. It's a good place. I we didn't talk about the Kendrick Lamar stuff.
No, I can wait on that for
Yeah,
Eh,
yeah, yeah,
eh,
yeah. We grew up in Pac and Biggie and
yeah,
Dave.
I think if I say I don't find him, they got him as one of the best. I like.
I I
I've
can't
heard
name
better.
I can't name five of his songs. So
Yeah,
I don't even he just never do it for me. I can listen to them, but it ain't nothing that
I've
I
heard
never.
better, Judge.
Yeah. I never found out what the hype was. But anyway, yeah, for him to carry a Super Bowl by that when you put people like him to me, you're supposed to bring five as friend you're supposed to put like a concert around that. Like but the great him one? No man. Uh-uh.
Like I say, we can talk about that later, but I'm more interested in the game. That halftime show. I mean, yeah, yeah,
Uh, the game I hope the game will be as good as the build up to the game because like I said, they have some good storylines to it. The teams are pretty good, pretty equally matched. So um it yeah, you just want to see a good competitive game.
yeah.
And but if that could happen, this could be a good a really good Super Bowl.
I think it will. I think it will. Like I said, everybody who I pick for lose. So let's go Kansas City. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching Superior Talk YouTube channel. Like I always say, on Monday we have Sword Sharpeners. You can watch that at 6 p.m. Tuesday we have Let's Talk at 6 p.m. And we have What's Going On at 8. At Wednesday, 6 p.m., we have Off the Bench, the best sports podcast you'll find. Thursday, we have Islandish at 6 p.m. So, hey, we got a full lineup for you to watch. Check us out. Don't forget, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button. We need those subscriptions. Thank you very much. Join us next week when we tell y'all what's going on.